All right, guys, welcome back to another Alone for Card podcast. And as you can see, we have a special guest back again. His name is TwoDrunk2Drive. His name is Jesse. He's a Twitch streamer. If you guys didn't check out the first podcast with him, it explains exactly him as a Twitch streamer, his background of how he got started and things like that. So the link will be there should be a little bubble here on the previous stream, so you can click on that if you want to check that one out before you watch this. That'd be pretty cool. So welcome back, Jesse. To
Thanks
Drunk
for
and
having me
Drive.
back, brother. Thank
All
you.
right. So I know right now it's this is gonna be uploaded on the same day. So it's March 18th right now in 2020, and it's been a crazy year. And
Wild times, man.
and the coronavirus is a big thing right now. And as you know, if you guys watched the first podcast, which I posted on the screen right there for you guys, he does work for Ford company, and he's in the assembly line. And just yesterday, he let me know that his plant got affected. So
Yep. Yep.
give us some little details about that.
Well, it's literally hot off the press. Big news up north, but all the major three UAW auto manufacturers in North America are going on 2 week temporary layoff.
Okay.
Right? TLO.
Wow.
They
So
call it.
so you're not getting any paid like vacation or
I
anything like that.
No, it'll be we have to file for unemployment, but honestly, we don't even have the details on it yet. I'm just following our union officials' instructions, and tell you what though, it's pretty nice. I've been needing a break, and this has come a little early, But to be honest, what they're gonna do is they're gonna end up taking our summer shutdown, acting it on either doing that and taking our vacation pay from us because usually they reserve 2 weeks of our vacation pay for that summer shutdown,
Yeah.
or it's gonna be this layoff and we get unemployment. But time will tell. I'll know the next couple days. I mean, when I posted that on our Discord, I was like,
Mhm.
I just got it. It's like, all right, boys, we're playing Hunt for the next 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay. So because now you have this time now, are you going to be streaming more than your normal
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday streams?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I had just put up this week's stream schedule
Hmm.
for Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Same as ever. And now I'm gonna have to go back in there and change it. I'm just gonna be like every night, 9 p.m. Kids are in bed.
Hmm.
I'm back on. I've talked to the wife. I was like, since this is my only form of income right now,
Okay.
I should just stream all day.
she's like, she's like, you're.
She looked at me. She's like,
He's like,
"What do you mean?"
Jesse, you're an embarrassment to me. That's a little story that he told me about his wife. Tell us that story that you can share. What the when your wife called you an embarrassment to her. That was I heard that I was freaking cracking up.
Oh, I got some pictures of that night. The night was pretty wild. Um, we were all at a company bar, or like a company, what do you call it, company like party
Hmm.
after work. We're in some city in Japan. We went to a German restaurant. They had German beer on tap, and it was all you can eat, all you can drink there. We were just sitting there, all the Westerners pounding these German beers, having a blast, laughing it up, and you could see like we were getting louder than most of the Japanese. They're like,
Mm.
oh, okay, so all the Westerners getting out, and we got pretty rowdy that night. There's pictures of us wrestling in the streets on the way home, eating ramen at these ramen stops and stuff, but it got pretty wild. But I woke up the next morning, my sink was full of ramen. Right? I woke up in the bathroom, on the floor, and like, you're such a fucking embarrassment, Jesse. I just don't know. I was like, what did I do? I was just us and the boys. I didn't. There was nothing tragic that was happening. We just got a little loud. We were just loud, right? But it wasn't it. That story is just pretty mild compared to the most of the rest. Japan got nutty. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So as your name foretells, there, what are you drinking right now?
That is a coffee.
Oh, just straight up coffee. No Baileys, nothing else spiked in it. Anything.
No,
Just
nothing in it right now.
okay.
Yeah, last night we got nutty. I mean, this is the day after St. Patty's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We had a blast. Crushed that case of Guinness, and then we started taking those whiskey shots. I know, and I woke up with a bit of a headache this morning. So I literally just got up from a nap right before the stream. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a nap if I'm gonna stream all night. Woke up. That's when I contacted you. I was like, let's do it. I was like, I need a coffee though. The whiskey will be flowing here in a little while.
Okay, nice. Because you'll be
But
streaming right after this, so
yeah,
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 okay,
I got the bottle right here.
okay,
But the problem is, this is all we got
okay.
on this the Corona quarantine.
Mhm.
It's, I just don't know what we're gonna do with it.
So, since I know you live in Kentucky, and most people
Yeah.
do know that, and so how's your situation there right now in your local area, in your city, things like that? How's it going right now?
It's not too bad. You can see the hysteria starting to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a stigma in the air. Everybody kind of looking at each other, kind of funny, like, what are you guys gonna do, right? And then, honestly, I I worry about my wife going out. 'Cause she's always trying to. She's not very good at this quarantine thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I know that we should stay home. We got everything we need here. We got the new house, and it's packed full of all the supplies we need for a good old quarantine. But he feels obligated to go out and get more stuff. I'm like, just stay here. That was the first thing she said to me this morning. There, she's like, we're gonna go get free meals from the community center. Like, don't go anywhere. Hang out here.
Yeah.
And that's her style. She's got to go somewhere every day, and
She sounds
that's
like an
that's her.
active person. She just can't be a
Very, very.
homebody.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what to think about it yet. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of torn on both ways with this coronavirus. I know that my family's healthy and we'll be able to take care of ourselves and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want to bring it to the house. I don't want her to bring it into the house. And 'cause nobody wants the flu,
Yeah.
right?
For sure.
Right? There's no health issues here. So, worst case scenario, people are just freaking out around us, I think.
So is like the businesses all being closed down right now, or is it still open? What's the situation right now?
Most of everything, a lot of mom and pop shops are still open, like the vape stores and restaurants. Last night I got Steak and Shake right on the stream.
Okay.
Right, and that came in via Postmates.
Postmates, a little shout out for Postmates.
Right, and I mean, it's not too bad. The grocery store is completely bare.
Okay.
I think that's the same across the country.
Okay.
Right, but I don't know. I don't really leave the house as it is. I'm pretty big homebody. So if I either go to like work and then I'm home. That's definitely I'm pretty boring. Yeah.
So in the restaurants over there, is there any dine-in available at the restaurant?
I imagine so. We just dined in last week. We did wife and I we went to Olive Garden.
Oh,
I think that
so
was
you can
2
sit down and order food and eat. Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That was last week though. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure it's changed in the
Okay.
last couple days. Last week there was only like 4 confirmed cases in our county, but now I think it's ramping up.
Mhm.
People are getting freaked out. Just the other night when I think it was Monday night was my last shift with Ford. 9 people got escorted off the line with fevers. Right there, yeah. None of them are confirmed cases of coronavirus, but the way our line works, like 300 people in a straight line, just my line.
Mhm.
There's 3,000. There's 3,000 people on the shift, but like I'm on final line, and so it's like just one big line, and fans all blow one certain way.
Oh
So one
shit.
right,
Oh my
right,
god.
and everybody's got hands on the parts. Like I'll touch a part that other people have been touching the whole time, and that's all it takes is just one infected person coughing for a few hours in one night, and then boom, it would just probably push the entire line down. To be honest, and the response that the UAW had, I think, was kind of weak against the company. It kind of freaked everybody out, I think, and now with this news coming in that they are shutting everything down for 2 weeks, trying to get prepared. I think it helps a lot. I mean, it's disgusting in there. I should really show you some photos sometime. It looks like Guantanamo. These
Whoa.
plants. The bathrooms are disgusting. There's no hand sanitizer. There's no antibacterial soap in the bathrooms. The bathrooms have either pink soap or green grit soap. The pink
Mhm.
soap's like lotion
Yeah.
soap, and
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
stuff's yeah.
Yeah.
right? So I mean, you'd be lucky to even find somebody wash their hands in there. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's a different world there, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty crazy here. As you guys know, I live in Seattle, and Seattle is sort of weird. Is one of the places that's the highest cases confirmed, most death confirmed in the United States,
Hmm.
but we're not in lockdown yet. So California in Bay Area is locked down, and everything's closed. But like, yes, was it two days ago? I went to Costco. Like, it wasn't crazy. People, buying stuff. There's still stuff on the shelf. Toilet paper is the only thing that's missing. Other than that, all the food, all the other stuffs are available. So I'm sort of confused. Like, we had a state of emergency right like in the beginning
Right.
as in Washington, but like right now it's like people still like I can look outside and see people still walking around. They're not quarantined yet or they're not in lockdown. It's sort of I'm sort of surprised in a sense, but but yeah, I don't know. It just I'm sort of worried. I'm like can we like sort of lock here because we have a lot of homeless people here too. That's
Right.
that's in the downtown area and stuff like that. So sort of worried about that of how this place can just all of a sudden become fucking War Z and shit, and all the chaos starts happening like in a switch. So but yeah,
Right. Right. I mean, you are in a hot spot.
yeah, real
That's
hotspot. It's like
right. That's the hot spot of the
the
U.S.
the hotspot. It's like playing
Mhm.
Call of Duty Warzone, and you're bounty hunted, and we're the bounty hunted here. So it's the super hot spot here. But
Right.
yeah. So anyway, so going back since now it's been a while. I think what's been like a month and a half, 2 months since I talked to you last
Yeah.
formally on the podcast. How are you doing on the streaming side? Like, what's
Oh,
changed?
I
What
mean,
have you been doing? What have you
mhm.
improved and things like that?
Well, since the last time you and I talked, our talk just the last podcast alone really lit a fire under my ass to step it up and step it up and keep going, keep hitting it, and it really inspired me. And I've just been very consistent out there on the grind every day. Or not every day, but every
Mm-hmm.
normal stream day.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
getting on it, and but I've been really digging it, man. I can see a push for partner by the end of this year.
Okay.
Um, just keep hitting the grind, man, and going for it. You know,
Yeah, like
it's been a good time.
yeah, yeah.
You've been a wonderful stream manager. Let me tell you
Stream
that.
yeah, I'm the stream manager, the PR, the marketing, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time I have a question, I'm like, should I do this? And you're like, nah, don't do that. So I'm like, all right.
But yeah,
you know,
the one thing that you guys don't know, Too Drunk to Drive, he's been out in the social media a lot. Like since our first podcast that we did, he's been pushing out clips, pushing out things on Instagram, Reddit, Facebook. You see it out there, like just like randomly, like it's funny. One thing that I keep on telling you, YouTube,
right,
is
right,
because like I watch a lot of streams. I watch a lot of clips of videos of just random stuff, and sometimes I see other Twitch streamers that I don't usually watch. Their video pops up, and I'm like, oh, why
right.
is this guy popping up? So, like I said, if you have a lot of these contents that you put out there, that's a little bit more thing. But kudos to you, like the Reddit, the one, the what do you call it? The Reddit post that you put about
Right.
the what's it called? What was the exact post that you
Uh,
put?
PSA. Always
PSA.
check your
Always check
always
your yeah
surroundings, right, or your
surroundings.
spawn.
So
Yeah, I
that
changed it a few times. Yeah, because
yeah.
it went from went got upvoted on Reddit a lot, and then I decided to put that onto Clutch.win for
Mhm.
their very first Hunt Showdown clip challenge, and we won that as well.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
so,
Okay.
yeah, the same clip we took number one out
Mhm.
of all of the other streamers. There was a couple other big streamers in there, and but the alcoholics, they showed out, and
Mhm.
they made sure they voted for their boy, and it, it wasn't a big thing that I thought it was going to be, but we still kept the number one badge for it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I was kind of hoping for that Clutch would throw some shout outs on the gram or something, but
yeah. But like I
Yeah,
said,
they're
like yeah,
like,
you're doing exactly what I told you to do, and you're
mm,
sticking to it. And yeah, we just need to keep on pushing those clips. We need those viral clips to go out, and then people could check you out. But oh, who's this guy? And then
right?
you always get those haters. They'll mark and they'll troll you and stuff like that. That's fine. That's all
Yeah.
part of the game. So that's how it goes. But
Oh, it happens, man. We had one last night. I don't know if you've seen him. Right? Were you there when we got the burger last night?
I was sort of watching it because I was playing at the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Right. So somebody had some shitty comments. I was like, send him to the Twitch lobby. See you, bud. Stuff
Yeah.
in my face with a burger.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get haters no matter what you do, man. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you deal with it, right?
Yeah, just
Right.
keep on. Yeah, just keep on pushing that out. I mean, like now, I like once you
Mhm.
told me that you want to go for partner this year, I'm like, oh, let's start really doing this. Then
Mhm.
let's start pushing it out. So, I think this
Yeah.
2 weeks that you have, more time, is sort of a good way to push more content out too, besides just
Right.
streaming. So
Right. Right.
like I said, do like I'm telling you, make some guides out, just any guides on Hunt Showdown, like what you prefer, what your loadout prefer. Just a simple like, you know,
Oh yeah.
watch this video before you play Hunt Showdown. Something like that. And you could just
Yeah.
say, you
Oh
can
yeah.
give your feedback on like your review, like what you like about the game, what you don't. Just try to put something out there. Like just keep on putting it out there as much as you can, and that way
For
you
sure.
can get
I can
more
see that.
people to come out and ask you questions. And your PS4 play, you haven't done that for a while. I think that's sort of gonna bring some
Right.
people back into watching you play the PS4, because you were slaying. Like when the first PS4, you were killing it. I was like, damn, you're freaking murdering these fools. So you're like the best
Yeah,
PS4 player.
I know. I just left it at my KD's like a 16.5
Yeah, yeah,
PlayStation. I was like, we're just gonna leave that for the leaderboards.
yeah,
It's got two TV
yeah,
or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Too drunk to Twitch or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
That's a
just
good one.
yeah, yeah. So do something like that. So might as well, you have time right now. The 2 weeks that you have, it could be
I can see this
longer.
two
So
weeks.
yeah, so
It definitely could be longer. They
yeah,
were talking about a 2 shift rotation. I'm on the third shift, so it could be longer. But I'm guaranteed 2 weeks off. But
mm-hmm,
you're 100% correct. YouTube is going to be the focus of
mm-hmm,
these next 2 weeks. So
yeah,
yeah, I have a YouTube,
yeah.
but it's like old gameplay videos and one really good hunt video.
Just fine,
Right.
just fine. Keep on pushing
Right.
it out. Just leave everything
Mhm.
how it is. Just keep on pushing new content, new content, new content. And once you get, keep on going, build it up. And
I
once you
got
start
plenty of
building it,
content I could upload there. Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Just put it out there. Like even so, see, like I suggest, like like when people do put content out there, and all they do is put clips, like highlight clips. It's cool and all sometimes, but like realistically, like honest to truth, like I'm not gonna go on YouTube and look at clips of people playing. Like I
Right.
even like if the greatest players like Ninja or
The
Shroud,
kill
kill
montages and
montage, she's like whatever,
the music video. Right. No, I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
it's
That's
more of like what interests me is the funny stuff that happens, or the stuff that
right.
you
That's what
don't
you.
know
Mhm.
about, the
That's what
secrets.
the content I've been trying to push on, like the gram and certain other social media. You'll see like some cool kills, and then you'll see like the nonsense we have in between games. Right?
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah,
the shots. The shot montage was hilarious.
yeah, yeah. It
I thought
is
that
it is
was
pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, if it's something like like humorous and funny and
mhm.
entertaining, it's cool. But if it's just like, hey, look at me kill all these people, like 10 people,
Right.
it's like, well, okay, whatever. Like you kill people, like how did you kill them? Like it's funny because like if I recorded all my hunt gameplay, I'm not the greatest hunt player, but I meme like super hard when I play solo versus trios. I go in with two poison bomb and antidote shot and a sticky bomb, and pretty much I hide in the boss layers with the poison bomb, and then people might come and I just sticky bomb them and stuff like that. I do some funny stuff, and watching those funny stuff, people be like, "Ah, that's funny. You're a troll and you're a memer." But that's funny stuff. That's the stuff that people will
Right.
click on and be like, "Oh, haha, that's pretty funny." Even little tricks and tips. Like there's part of the hunt map where there's a door that's locked, and you were showing it earlier. You can just shoot it from inside or open it from inside. You make a little trick like that. It's like little tips on Hunt Showdown, and then you make a clip and say, "This is how in this area in this location you do this."
Yeah.
People can watch that.
We learned a big one last night with Beard. I was like, all right, remember me when I die here.
Yeah,
Walk up, get that clue. And he's like,
clue.
you know, you just get that from the
Okay, from
inside. I was
inside,
like,
yeah.
I was like,
That's a video you can
shit.
make, and people be like, oh, I know this clue now. So I mean,
Right,
a lot of
right. I
times,
mean,
a lot of people that streams like hunts, like they do these, tricks and tips, and they don't talk about it. They just do it because they think everybody knows it, but they don't. Not
right,
everybody does know
right,
it. Like I talked to someone recently, and then I did the sticky bomb and did 75% damage, and
right,
people that I played with, randoms, they didn't know about it. So it's like like stuff like that is on the on the notes of the patch 1.2.1 whatever, that people don't
right,
know about
right.
that. So because not everybody read patch notes. Like who's gonna
Well,
take the
not it,
time to read
yeah.
it.
And now everybody's in the community talking about because that was a big topic for all of us.
Exactly.
Anybody within the hunt community, the hunt Twitch community,
Community. Yeah.
every chat was like, "Oh my gosh, this is going on." Like the Twitch guys, you don't even have to be a streamer, just like a participant, a viewer. You'll pick it up. You'll be like, "Oh, okay, this is these are the tips, these are the tricks," and that's why I tell a lot of guys that come in because as a streamer, you do see a lot of guys that go, "This game worth getting? Should I get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
What's this about? What do you do?" And like you're playing and you're trying to explain it to them, and it gets easier over time. Because at first I'm like, well, you just got to get this, get that, to get that, and get out.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize, oh, you got to really kind of break it down for
Mm-hmm.
them. Be like,
Mm-hmm.
this is what this is, this is what this is, because you get the same frequently asked questions. So I guess you get better at explaining it over time, or I have gotten better at explaining it over time.
Yeah.
It's because it was the same questions over
Same
and over
exactly.
again. But yeah, but I love it though, man. It's fun to have the new players come in. They'll be like, wow, look at this guy. This guy's crazy. It'll just be regular Tuesday. It's like, yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it helps.
Good
It helps. The new players come in because a lot of the bigger streamers do stream this game, that are not normal, regular hunt streamers. Like Shroud, he streams it once in a while, and then once he streams it, he has 20,000 views, and then people that say, oh, this is Shroud's playing this game, never seen him playing before, and they might be interested in it. So then they go to the small streamers and they ask questions about it, because Shroud's not gonna answer your question, right? Chat might,
Right.
but the chat goes so fast, you're not gonna know if they answer your question. So as the hunt community, Twitch community, it's sort of our job to tell the new players, hey, this is how it's done. And
Right.
if you have all these YouTube videos and they ask you the questions, oh, what's your favorite loadout? Exclamation mark loadout, and then you'd be like, boom, here's a video on the YouTube of showing you the loadout, graphic settings, YouTube video, boom. This is how you run this with the highest FPS and things like that. Just like little things. So if people just ask questions, you can just put a shortcut key, a command, and then they can just point it to it. So then everything's there for everybody. Yeah.
Definitely big brain.
Yeah. So like yesterday, like you were streaming with Beard, and people were asking questions, and then I would put exclamation podcast. Hey, you want to know about him more? This is a whole story of like how he met his wife and how he became streaming, stuff like that. It sort of like helps you, so you don't have to keep on repeating over and over. It's good to repeat it, but at the same time, it's like, if you want the full story, here's a gist of it. This is what it is. But if you want to know the full thing, here's a 30-minute, 40-minute video of the the podcast and stuff like that. So it's helping everybody out, and it's convenient for everybody too. So
hell yeah.
Yeah. So the main thing that one of the main things I want to talk to you about is your Thailand trip. That's why we want to talk.
That's why we're so.
That's what we. I wanted to build all that up so we can talk about your Thailand, because you were talking to Beard about that last night, and I'm like, oh, I want to hear this story.
It was just heating up, and my internet went out.
Yeah.
Right, let me Thailand, right?
Yeah, Thailand.
All right. So back in like 2009, traveling with Disney on Ice, I was still dating that British girl, right? On and off. Well, we just took a flight from Malaysia to Bangkok. We're gonna be in Bangkok for a month. Night one, my girlfriend at the time, she's like, I'm going out with the ladies. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go out with the guys then. I'm gonna go to some ladies bars. She's like, all right. They go out, and this guy and I go out to the ping pong show.
Oh, right. I know the ping pong show. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We go to Pat Pong, right? Okay. getting a little tuck or whatever. He's 300 pounds. I'm 250 pounds. We're in the back of this thing. Every time the little driver hit the gas, the whole thing would pop a wheelie. Right? We're having a blast. We get in there. It's like $50 to see it. I'm sure we got ripped off, but like these girls are doing everything. Everything. I mean, they're shooting ping pong balls out of it, smoking cigarettes. I'm holding a balloon up. I'm in like third row. I'm holding a balloon. This girl shoots it with a pea shooter out of her snatch. Just and it pops. I'm like, holy smokes, where am I at? And they're just drinking beer after beer, live sex shows. I mean, we're talking the raunchiest place on the planet, Bangkok, right? After the show, my buddy and I, we go out to like a Japanese style brothel, right? We go to this brothel. We walk in. We're nervous. Never been any place like this before. We're sitting there drinking beers, and like the host comes over. He's like, "You see any of these ladies you like?" And they're all lined up on stools. Like, oh, hold on, buddy. Let's just keep drinking some beers. They're drinking beers, and we're laughing, cracking on, and it's like, all right, we talk to this girl over here. So I get a girl, my buddy gets a girl. We're laughing. We take them out. We take them out to the club. We go dancing, drinking, having a good time, and it was just not having the time of our life, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get back into the hotel. We're like, oh man, this is great. I'm about to tear it up. Door opens on my floor. Bing, who's there? My British girlfriend. Like 4 a.m. She was right at my, like, I wasn't living with her. She was on my floor, not waiting for me, but just probably was knocking at my door, wondering where I was at. But I got caught red-handed, dude. You should have seen the look on her face. These doors open. She see me. She's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then she did the math. She was like, 2 white guys, 2 Asian girls. And she was like, "What the fuck, Jesse?" Go starve it off, and I'm like, oh man, the Asian girl left. I blew it up. Everything blew up in my face. I had no women that night. I was like, that was night one at Bangkok, right? Every night after that, we were in Soy Cowboy at all these clubs, to the point where I had to get the fuck out. After we got done working in Bangkok, we had another 2 weeks in Thailand, and I was like, I get the hell out of here. I cannot live. I cannot be in Bangkok. So we took a flight. Me and another couple took a flight to Krabi, or whatever it is. It's like Phuket, Pattaya. It's on the coast. Nice little beach place. I went there, and it was a little bit more mild mannered, but it was the same fucking stuff. It was just, I had a Thai girlfriend for 2 weeks, right there. Night one we met, and she stayed in my bungalow with me the whole time. It was $12 a night for a bungalow with an air conditioner.
Oh.
I had a little moped, cowboy hat. I'd be riding around Krabi here. I'd be like, man, I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up, girls? Just a little small, big old white celebrity. Tell you that at the club every night, and man, Bangkok, let me tell you, or Thailand.
Okay, so this British girlfriend you had, so you guys broke up after night one, then? Is that what happened, pretty much?
Yeah, we never talked again after Bangkok.
Okay.
We dated for about 2 years before that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is the girl that I had dumped for my wife eventually. But then like we had broken up a bunch of times. I was 22. I was flying by the seat of my pants, just going from female to female.
Okay.
Right. But eventually we slowed it down. called the missus back. Be like, hey, I was an idiot. You want to go out?
So does your wife know this story? This whole Bangkok story?
Probably not.
Okay, so hopefully she don't want if you want her to know, you can tag her on this video, and she can watch it.
You can tag her. She's cool about it. I'm sure she's got her own stories. Okay.
Okay, true.
She also was on tour, Asian girl in Europe.
Okay.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
Ooh la la, yep.
Yep. You can't freak out about it though.
True. So
I know where she sleeps.
So you have 2 children. Are you worried that they might see this and they're like, Dad, like, what the hell? Like, are you?
Oh, see this video? I don't know about that. Now you got me messed up, bro. All right, cut all that out of there. No, I always worry about them. I don't worry about them seeing like the stream in the future and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I, right now, my daughter's starting to get around to the point where she's like, "Dad, what's that say?" And she'll be pointing at Too Drunk to Drive, and I'll be like, it doesn't say much. That's just Daddy's name." Because I don't want to. Yeah, I know. It's just I am the embarrassment, I guess. The dad moves and the Too Drunk to Drive persona,
Yeah.
like oil and water, but we try to keep it balanced.
Wow.
You know? Hitting them with the hard questions.
I know it is, but it's all fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, you're young. Everyone did their stuff. When they're young, there's really can't really hide the past. Just gotta face it and have fun with it. And say, yeah, it was a great time. We did it.
Own it, right? Yeah, no, that's the best thing. Yeah, it's the best thing you do is like if you start panicking and trying to put a spin on it, you're gonna get shit on.
Yep, for sure.
Own up to it, and reflect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you nailed it, man.
Yep.
Cheers to Loan for Cards.
So
Stream manager.
Yeah, so we want to keep this time constraint because you're going to be streaming pretty soon. So let's wrap it up. Anything you want to shout out or say, or things on your mind you want to share? Anything? This is your time to shine right here.
Follow Too Drunk to Drive on the gram, boys.
Okay.
That's my favorite platform by far.
Okay.
It's daily videos every day. Pictures, photos, videos. Montages. That's where it's at. Love the gram.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna put all the socials in there. So it's gonna be the probably the first one's gonna be the Twitch and then his Instagram and everything else below it. So make sure you guys check it out. We'll have him on again and we'll talk more following up to see how close he is or pushing that partnership that he's doing and update on his his job and how that's going on, his Corona things going on. If you suggest any other streamers or people that want to be on this podcast, hit me up, send me a message anywhere. All the socials up here, all the socials down here. There's the shot that he's gonna be start drinking before the show. There you go, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe this YouTube channel. And see you guys next time. And stay safe. Get a mask. Wash your hands. Do all the normal stuff that you're supposed to do. All right.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face like this. All right. Peace out.